So, I actually don't really know what to do now. I don't have to work today, apparently. Well, there's like 20 minutes left of me, quote unquote, being available. And I don't know, like, I think that one of the only sensible things that I now can do is recording something so that I don't have to record when I don't want to quite. And at this point in time, I kind of want to record. So, yeah, I'm just using this energy and this availability of time to record something. And we're gonna go through a quiz. I don't know which quiz, it is always quite a tough thing to decide which quiz to go through, but I'm gonna read a few things and then decide. 25 of the most ingenious IKEA hacks for your home. And can you solve these common problems? Well, this sounds actually quite interesting. Well, I do also have to say that I don't really know if I've already done them or not. Sometimes I have, and well. Anyway, what is the first action to take if your gutter leaks after a rainstorm? Replace the gutter and put a bucket beneath the leak. Check the gutter for clogging and remove debris and remove the gutter. Well, I don't even know what a gutter is, but I would just check for clogging. And yes, it's right. Amazing, I'm so smart. If you struggle to keep your vegetable garden adequately watered, what remedy might you apply? Install a drip. Well, I do have already done that, so I'm not going to go through it. At least I know it. Which cruise line best fits your vacation style? Is this English grammar rule Germanic or Latin? Is this character from the Bible or a Shakespeare play? Well, I actually don't want to find out because religion and source of that is always something to pass, I would say, because it is such a sensitive topic. I don't have to go through that. I don't have to talk about that. We know your mental age based on the dream home you built. Can you guess the compound word from a definition? Are you a tomboy or a girly girl? Well, I don't know what either one of those things is either. Well, can you guess the compound word from a definition? I think that sounds interesting, I guess. Let's see. What is the word for a place that specializes in landing and taking off? What is it? An airport? Please don't. It is an airport. Well, thank you. It's a large green area where games are played. Which word fits the definition? Ballpark, butterball, black ball, or ballroom? I would say ballpark. And yes, it's apparently right. Considering yourself a bibliophile, this shop that sells reading materials is your go-to. What is it? Notebook, daybook, bookstore, bookseller. I mean, a bookstore, question mark? Well, is this like some quiz for idiots or yeah? What is it for? The most common use. Well, do you know Kahoot? Kahoot. We used to play it in school, actually. No, the wrong one. Can I even play this alone? Like, I don't know. Explore content. Well, I do hope that I can. Halloween, Marine Stewardship Council, Sustainable Oceans. I do have quite a feeling that I'm gonna just, waste some time on the site there. Not only today, but, going from today on till whenever. Macmillan Education Back to School, Common Sense Education, Social and Emotional Learning, Diversity and Inclusion. Is there like some categories? Filter by subject. Computer Science, News and Current Events, Music, Math, Language, Religion, Social, Emotional Learning. Trivia. Let's go for trivia. Music Tech? No. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go for Marine Stewardship Council Sustainable Oceans. And I want to have a look at this collection, and why do we need the ocean? Overfishing, science for sustainable oceans. Well, I'm just going to go ahead with why do we need the ocean? And new to Kahoot. Do I really have to sign up for that? Do I really have to do this? Well, I could. Let's see. There's 10 questions, and I can show the answers, and I'm just gonna try to hit them. So I'm not gonna play the game essentially, but I'm gonna read them and then say my answer. Type answer. The ocean covers which percentage of the Earth's surface? I think it is 3/4, isn't it? I guess. But the thing is, can I... Well, I don't want to have the fucking answer, motherfucker. Can I just... I can do this. Well, I mean, 70 or 70%. I mean, it's... I see. So you should type the answer, and some people type 70% apparently, but the percent is already there. So, well, anyway. In 1950, 19 million tons of fish and seafood was caught across the world. By 2016, the figure had increased by 2 times, by 5 times, decreased by 2 times, or remained the same. I would say increased by 5 times. And yes, it is all right. 5 times, which is 100, just, a little bit less than 100 million tons. This is insane. Quiz: what percentage of global marine stocks were overfished in 2015? 5%, 25%, 35%, or 100%? I would actually like to go for the 33%. Even though 100% sounds quite good, to be honest. Well, it is actually 33%. True or false? 100% of the ocean has been affected by humans. 100%. No, I wouldn't say so. True or false? I would say false. It is true. Well, how do we know? How do we know that we've actually affected 100%? Isn't it like just, I don't know, it is such a big area, and such big space. And, well, I bet there's 1 micromillimeter of ocean left that was not kind of affected by human beings. The chance is way too high. Way too high. For it not being there. But yeah, I don't know, like, it's difficult. It's difficult though. When coral reefs are in trouble, the coral turns white in a process called coral bleaching, caused by, when they are in trouble, local pollution of coral reefs, the sun's rays heating the coral, the effect of climate change in heating, or overfishing of coral reefs. What could be a reason for a coral turning white? Well, I would actually say sunlight, but it is not. It's the effect of climate change in heating. What if I don't want to press it once again, but I wonder what happens. Anyway, 1 in 20 people on Earth rely on fishing for their livelihood. True or false? 1 in 20. Yes, I would say it's true. It's false, actually. 1 in 20. I do wonder, though, what the real answer is, or the real number is. Fishing is a huge global industry. Yes, it is. Is this just... Oh, it's just reading. Amazing. 1 in 10 people on Earth rely on fishing for their livelihood, and 1 billion of us rely on fish as our main source of animal protein. Which may or may not be that important, though, because I'm not eating a lot of animal proteins myself, and I'm working out and shit, and yeah, I mainly really do eat plant-based, actually, as I've, I thought about it, I think 2 days ago when I was eating. I was like, you know what? Most often I'm actually eating vegan. I don't eat, well, maybe there's some product that might not be vegan just because it is, even though it is, or would be quite obvious it to be vegan, is something that I just don't know. But the main things that I'm eating is lentils, beans, chickpeas, peas in general as well, veggies, oats, other grains, and seeds, and fruits. And yeah, and just really not often I'm eating meat, which of course is not vegan, and dairy, very seldomly, and then also eggs, but also very seldomly. And I do often eat tofu as well, or just other soy products. Yeah, I don't know, like, I really often eat vegan, and I actually haven't noticed it. I wouldn't call myself a vegan though, because I'm eating some animal products from, just sometimes. So I'm not a vegan, but most often I'm eaten just veganly, or whatever you want to call it. Fish and seafood are more traded globally than coffee and tea. No, definitely not. Bananas, sugar, all of the above. Well, I would go for sugar. All of the above. Well, I don't actually know, or I wouldn't say so, because coffee and tea, well, it is about traded. Well, yeah, probably right. I assume and or hope that is the truth. True or false? Overfishing can threaten our global food security. Yes, it can. Paul, what do you think is the best way to protect our ocean and the animals and plants that live there? Reduce our use of plastics, stop polluting our oceans with chemicals, only fish where it can be done sustainably, reduce our use of carbon-based fuels. Well, I would kind of say all of them, but what is the best way? Well, I would say reduce our use of plastics. I wonder. What if I click there? Not. Oh, I can, yeah, have a look at the picture. Amazing, thank you. Can I just press something else? No, I can't. Well, this was this quiz, so maybe we can find something else. Scholastic biology and health. I wonder what this is about. See collection. Yeah, please give me your collection. Superbugs. 19 questions. It's quite long. Pathways. Regeneration. The science of sleep. This would actually be quite interesting. But I actually want to go for Regeneration, which apparently is by the National Institute of General Medical Sciences, or NIH. Apparently, so I don't know, but apparently it is the case. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go through it the same way. Fuck you. Regeneration is the process of creating new generations of organisms, generating new methods of science or something, healing and replacing damaged whatever, and generating an army of clones. It's obviously healing, and yes, I've already seen the answer before, unfortunately. True or false? No organism can regrow limbs. That's false. Unfortunately, we can't do that. No, we can't. We can repair things, we can regenerate, but we can't create. Fun fact, organisms like the axolotl are superstars of regeneration. They can even regrow limbs, which is amazing. One of the ways scientists try to figure out how organisms regenerate is by studying what is this? Genes with a J, dreams, genes with a G, or beans. Well, I would say genes. Yes, it's genes. Which two organisms can regrow their entire body from a piece of tissue? Hydra, mouse, zebrafish, or planarian? I would say the Hydra, I don't know why, and the planarian. And it is actually the truth. Maybe this is, maybe the only reason for me taking it is that the mouse and the zebrafish maybe were too, no. I just maybe also don't want them to be able to do that. A piece of a Hydra can grow back into full Hydra. Why can't humans do this at least once yet? I can't actually read it. Humans are more stubborn, human tissue is more complex, Hydras are more intelligent, and Hydras are magic. Human tissue is more complex, and apparently it is the case. True or false? Even if a Hydra is separated into single cells, the cells can rearrange themselves into a Hydra. Well, I think it is false. It is true, actually. They can rearrange, but there must be some sort of a maximum distance of cell separation. When it is about rearranging, it's not about regenerating, and it's not about regrowing limbs and whatnot. And they're also not cloning, apparently, so they are rearranging. Very interesting, very, very interesting. If damaged, humans can grow new finger bones, eyeballs, arms, skin. Well, we can grow skin only, unfortunately. Select all that apply. Goals of regenerative medicine include treat spinal cord injuries, transform a human into a Hydra, treat Alzheimer's disease, stimulate tissues and organs to heal. I would say everything but the Hydra thing. Yeah. Treat Alzheimer's. Paul, if you were to become a scientist when you grow up, which animal would you be most interested in studying? Discuss why. The Hydra, the axolotl, three-banded panther worm, no, or the human. I would actually say the human. If I get really a lot of time, the resources, and also my capability of doing so, it would be just hella amazing. And the last one is a slide. Imagine the possibilities. Discuss what human conditions could be improved if scientists figure out how to boost our regenerative abilities. I mean, it would be amazing. We would just really be living longer. I would say we would also feel better psychologically, in terms of, okay, if I hurt myself, then, well, let's just grow it back, as dumb as it may sound and as strange and weird, but yeah. Nevertheless, this is gonna be the end of the episode, so I wish you the best health, happiness, and all success, and also hope that you're gonna remind yourself and you're gonna be remembered, which basically means your legacy, and basically means just being a nice person and then being remembered as a nice person, which is a pretty fucking cool thing. And 3 other questions that I have you are: why are you here? What are you trying to change? And what is bothering you the most? These 3 questions are hopefully gonna show you your purpose and maybe even a business idea, which is pretty fucking cool. Yeah. One last thing is, what could you essentially say to another person that is indeed gonna change their life? Because I totally believe that we all can say something, that we all can communicate something that is indeed gonna change somebody's life. And yeah, with that being said, I'm just I'm wishing you the best, and I'm hopefully gonna see you the next time. So bye bye.